Hello, foodies. This is John, Food in Review. We had a lot of questions about the fact how tactics really work in this game right now, how you can set them up, and how you can switch between them. I will show you exactly how it works. You just go to your squad, and if you are in your squad, you press the left stick button, which goes into squad actions. You select team management, and it starts on a default tactics. This is the tactic if you start the game off. This is it. You can change it by pressing the A button or the X on PlayStation, and you can go through everything. I will tell you in a moment how that exactly works. But if you go back to the main menu, you see back on the default tactics, you can just go to the right side and you can just select new tactics. So, and you can go to the left side as well. There's two on the left, there's two on the right. So default tactic, you go to the right, there's a new one. You go to the left, there's a new one. Let's create a new one. Let's make it, I don't know, 4-3-3, whatever. Let's go for 4-3-3. So my standard is a 4-2-3-1. We go for 4-2-3. There's new code created. You select edit tactic and you set everything up here. So you can select it actually goes to 4-2-3, which is sort of neat, honestly. You can set everything up here and you see it go through, right? You can set like the player roles. You can make everything, etc. Do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. So now when you go to the team selections and you go back, you still have the default tactic is the default tactic, the 4-2-3-1 I'm using. Yeah, I have one that's called Ingvi, just to show Ingvi how this works. And on the left side, there's another one called 4-2-3. Once I go to the match itself, want to save the changes? Yes, I want. You go into the teams. Let's just open a squad battle match or something like that. Just to show everyone, you go to play, you go to squad battles. Let's do this one. You go to whatever, world class. It starts the match in a 4-2-3-1, which of course is just the default, up to you what you want. But you know, when we used to play this game, like in the previous games, you had like 5 setups and they were ultra defensive, defensive, standard, and nobody used that. Attacking and even more attacking. You can now name yourself that, and the one that's default actually starts that way. So here's the tactic. It starts in a 4-2-3-1. If you go to the I still need to remember this. On the right side, you can choose tactical focus. If you go D-pad on the left, you can see those tactics you set up. So for example, you go to the left, then I select up, I go to the tactic called Ingvi. You see it's already changing. So I do the D-pad on the left, you go to left, and now it changes to the 4-2-3, which I've been using. So by selecting the D-pad on the left, you can switch between the tactics you set up. If you set up 1, you see 1. If you set up 3, you see 3. You can, I think, set up a maximum of 5. It starts on the default, and I would advise just starting on the default. Make that your main tactic where you're actually starting the match on. From there on, at least build 1 attacking and 1 defensive one to set out a match. And you can switch by using the D-pad on the left side. You can actually name them this time. So you can name them, this is my annoying tactic. This is my gung-ho tactic, whatever. You can now change it to yourself. You can name it much easier, much more convenient, but it's now on the left D-pad. I think that's the most important thing to note. And also, if you go to the web app or the companion app, you can also change it there and set it up there as well. So that's pretty cool.